Here's a segment from a recent Gun Talk radio episode. You can listen to all the Gun Talk radio podcasts however you tune in, or check out guntalk.com for more. The reason we're doing this is our pre-shot show, if you will, is because on Sunday when this show airs, everybody's going to be out and about at different ranges, and so we lined up a whole bunch of our industry friends today to tell us what's going to be going on and what's going to be announced at the SHOT Show. So along those lines, we're joined right now by Paul Spitale from Colt. And Paul, you've been holding on to a secret for a long time that you can talk about now. We ought to talk about this new CBX.
Yeah, Tom, we're super excited about the CBX rifle platform. And the thing that I'm really excited about is not only the caliber selection. So we're going to be in the meat of what consumers are looking for. So we're going to be in 6.5 and 308. The 6.5 is a 26-inch barrel, and the 308 is on a 24-inch barrel platform. But the product itself is got a very rigorous bolt, nice 60-degree throw, so you have plenty of room for optics. The safety is developed on a tang safety model, which really favors both not only right-handed shooters, but also supports folks that shoot from the correct side on the left side. And,
like us.
like you. And it's also comes with a real nice price ticket of $18.99, which, it's a chassis model.
Right.
The stock has been produced by a company that supports us in MDT. Mm-hmm. And, the weight of the product, even though it's a precision rifle and it's tremendously accurate, it comes in at just under 11 pounds. So real happy with it. We had it, as you know, out at Gunsight undercover, and Ryan had a chance to stretch it out a little bit. And
in fact, I was just looking at the video of him shooting it. It's over on our YouTube channel. Paul, we buried the lead here. We forgot to tell people. Colt is making a bolt-action rifle. This is a bolt-action rifle. And people go, what?
Yeah.
What? Colt?
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Actually, way back, many years ago, Colt actually had bolt-action rifles. But it's been forever. I mean, it's been probably 4 decades since that's been around.
Well, exactly. And part of our ongoing strategy as we've repurposed this commercial business is to continue to go into areas, and we identify those as green space for this industry. So Colt, there's not many companies like Colt that have a 187 plus year of history that has opportunities to sell in new platforms. So we're excited about it. This is one of many steps in this, like we did with the Revolver platform. We started with the Cobra and have built that into having not only a smaller frame Revolver, but standard frame in the Python and a large frame in Anaconda. And speaking of Anaconda, we have a new barrel length that we're going to be supporting. We have a 4-inch product, which we've been really excited about because we think that the 4-inch Anaconda, whether you're a guide or you're in an area where you need a heavier duty firearm or a revolver, a 4-inch platform makes it really more appropriate for carry. So
it's so much easier to carry.
Yeah, we've had a really good result to people looking for this product. They've been very excited about it. And again, it's built, the real story behind the Anaconda is it was built on the platform of the Python. So it's not like the old Anaconda, which had a coil spring action and, really had some, I would say, not a great user experience with the trigger and double action.
Right.
This is a scaled up Python. This has got a phenomenal trigger. So we're really excited about it.
Well, and 4-inch is so much easier to carry. I mean, you can wear it on a regular belt holster. You don't have to wear like a shoulder holster or a chest rig or something. If you walk around in bear country, it would be nice to have that. And, I know people know this, but to remind them, you do not have to shoot 44 mag in it all the time, which cannot, sometimes that's just not a whole lot of fun. You can shoot the 44 specials in it, and it's just like shooting 38 specials versus 357. That's probably going to be 80 to 90% of my diet when I'm shooting 44s, and then you carry the 44 mag when you need that. I want to switch back to the CBX though, because this is a big deal. You're diving into this bolt action world, and as you say, you're starting with this, very high end, very accurate precision rifle. But there's no reason in the world you can't do that as a lighter rig made more for hunters. Here's my question for you. To what extent has it helped you do this product now that you're part of the whole CZ group?
Well, again, our message has always been stronger together, and so being able to tie engineering expertise that we couldn't, we just didn't have the resources. We didn't lack opportunities at Colt. What we lacked at times was resources to get at those opportunities. And, you're talking about a company that fought its way through a financial restructuring to a place now where, you're part of an organization that's doing north of $600 million and has a robust profit level. It's just a very different environment that we can operate in. So I would say I've had a bolt rifle on the roadmap here at Colt probably since late 2016, early 17. We just haven't had the resource structure and the appetite to really get after it, knowing all the other things that we were going up against. So I think it's, there's no doubt that helped us transform it sooner and with higher levels of credibility. So we're really excited about it.
Credit where credit is due, Paul. You made reference to it. The pulling Colt out of the fire, if you will. But the image that I have is that Paul Spitale had to run around and grab the paddles and put them on Colt and hit the button and resuscitate that sucker because it was just darn near dead when you got there. And you just did an incredible job.
Well, I appreciate the commentary, but I can tell you the people here, we have a dedicated group of workforce here in our factory that I couldn't be more proud of. And an executive team that came in and was really, they knew that there was some heavy lifting that we were involved with, and be able to keep everything on the tracks and moving in the right direction. And, it's hard to believe you take a company that literally was not making any money, losing money, to a place where, a year ago we made over 50 million in EBITDA, and that's just a transformation that you just don't see. You can't even imagine it. And so we feel really good about it. And to the point where we got to a point where instead of having to rely on, private equity interest and other, and as you know, sometimes it's necessary to get involved with that type of financing, but it's expensive and it's not good for your long-term health financially. So to be owned by a gun company and one that really cares about, and the thing about the folks in CZ, and now, they even were so caught up with being a part of Colt and owning Colt, they changed the name of the corporate entity. So instead of being the CZ Group, the company is known now, and its public naming culture is Colt CZ Group. Responsibilities have been broadened, and my support now is for also the Colt and CZ brands, both from a marketing and sales point of view. And we got some exciting things going on at CZ too in terms of announcements. So I know Ryan had a chance out at Gunsight to shoot the G3 shotgun, which is is a gas operated shotgun that really focuses on lower powder loads and runs them really aggressively and runs them really reliably. So that's been an exciting thing to be a part of.
Well, yeah. It's okay. You can talk about what CZ's up to. Because again, this is going to air on Sunday, so the word will be out by then.
Yeah, and the other one we're really focused on too with CZ is, and it's been a pet peeve of mine in the industry that there's so many more folks that are left eye dominant, whether you're left-handed. And CZ just had a platform of new 457 rimfires, which they've known for their quality and accuracy of their rimfires, but these things are going to be developed on a left-handed action. And I know Ryan had a chance, and they're just gorgeous, and they'll be coming out as well at the upcoming SHOT Show.
And for those who don't know, these things are spectacularly accurate. For those who don't know about that platform, I got a good friend that he buys those things and puts the pressures on them, and that is his go-to for teaching the grandkids to shoot and hunt squirrels because those things shoot so well.
Well, when we were out at Gunsight, we had a choice to make, and we actually put the sighting of that gun and all the media that we're shooting it. We put it at a 100-yard target, and it's windy out. You're in Arizona,
22 rimfire.
And 22 rimfire, and we were grouping those like amazingly. So to your point, it's a very accurate platform.
Okay, you said you got one more you want to tell us about.
Yeah, so the other one is this TS, part of the Shadow series. It's basically a competition-ready CZ75, but the TS Orange. And it's in 40 cal and 9mm, but I was really impressed with the 40 caliber because it actually felt the recoil impulse. They use a bull barrel, and so there's no barrel bushing. And honestly, like the recoil impulse with that bull barrel is like a 9mm, even probably lighter. It was amazing. And to see, the folks that were testing it out at Gunsight, they really got a real eye opener in terms of what a competition gun could be, where you could shoot major power factor, but have the recoil impulse and the follow-up shots more familiar with the 9mm. So really excited about that one as well. And then kind of jump back at Colt. I mean, the other one that we're really, Ryan had a chance to, but like the 22 King Cobra with the 10-shot cylinder. We've never produced the 10-shot cylinder. And to have that gun and see people's eyes light up, to be able to shoot and digest 10 rounds of a 22 long rifle in a cylinder, it was really fun. And we're gonna do that product sub $1,000. So we think there's an audience out there for young people that are new to shooting sports. It'd be a great first revolver to get for someone, and we're excited to show that as well.
All right, the question I got to ask, because everybody's, they're shouting it at me right now as they're hearing this, is, that's great, but can you get them to the stores? Because that's been the real question with some of these great Colt products.
Yeah, so the CBX is, we're getting that out momentarily to our distribution partners. And so, there's production actually en route to distribution. On the 22s, we actually shipped in second half of last year. But again, our focus per production was really focused around pythons. I mean, one of the problems that we faced in the last, I would say, 8 months is that we had such a appetite for our product. We had to maximize. We only had so much. We've built up capacity. We've gone from, a place where we were doing less than 100 revolvers a day back in 17 to a place where we're, 5, 6, 7X of that, and still trying to catch the demand. So our focus has been on Python and Anaconda. And so I feel bad, but Q1, we're going to really focus more on the 22 long rifle. So your customers and listeners will get a chance to have more availability of those products. And then we expect that the Anaconda 4-inch, that's also is part of our production plan in Q1.
Can't wait to shoot that one. Paul, I'm at the end of my break here, and I got to let you go. But I tell you what, we'll get together in Vegas in just a few days.
Yeah, sounds good, Tom. I always appreciate spending time with you, and thanks for all the support from you and also your listeners. So things are good, and looking forward to seeing you.